The Proud Boys that were established in 2016. That seems like a coincidence. They haven't been around for 20 years. They haven't been. They came around when Donald Trump came around, right? Because Donald Trump emboldened the spirit of white men in this country and contributed to the feeling that they're being marginalized because other people who have been under their thumb forever are asking for equality, equity, and justice in this country. So now you have all of these far right men, right? All of these far right men who show up, are violent. They hate Jews, they hate gays, they hate trans, they hate Latinx people, they hate immigrants, they hate Black people, they hate women. He has emboldened that with his speech. So many of the things that he has said, that he has snuck out in all of these moments publicly, being able to say the immigrants that come here are rapists and murderers. The things that's my African American, normalizing the public speaking of hatred against marginalized people in this country. Now, I am not saying that hatred has not been here, because it's been here. It is embedded in the DNA of this country. But Donald Trump has emboldened people into believing that they can still go out and get in the faces of people who are marginalized, Black people, Indigenous people, Latinx people, gay people, and tell them what they think about them, bully them without consequences. That is what Donald Trump has emboldened. That is the envy that these people have when they see him. That's my guy. Who has any type of humanity, integrity, or class would pay attention to this man and say, that's my guy. The only people who can identify with that are the ones who feel that they are being pushed into a corner by minorities because they hate minorities. They are not willing to give up their privilege to create way for equality for others. And that is what I have to say. You cannot tell me that economics is at the top of the list, because if we really get into the economics of what Donald Trump has done in this country on the tail of Barack Obama and his administration, like you're talking about a person who jumped into a car that already has some gas in it and told you he was going to get you there, and you believe him. Listen, I don't think Joe Biden is exemplary by any stretch, and this is not what this is about. But when you hear somebody constantly attacking our democracy, secretly talking shit about Black people, secretly talking about the evangelicals who support him blindly, then if he don't give a fuck about those people who are licking his ass, what makes your monkey ass think he gives a fuck about you? That's what I gotta say. I'm talking to all the evangelicals, all of y'all, every single one of y'all. I'm not talking about Black people. I'm not talking about white people. I'm not talking about Latinx people, Indigenous people. I'm talking about all of y'all, every single one of y'all. What makes you think he is thinking about you when he talks shit about all of the people who are not part of his elite group? Tell me. I just want to know. When you see these women jumping up and down for Donald Trump, these white women jumping up and down for Donald Trump, you know why? Because Donald Trump said, I'm going to keep all these people out of your neighborhoods. I'm going to make sure that your neighborhood is safe. I'm going to make sure you have what you need. I'm going to make sure y'all get the best tax breaks. I'm going to make sure that all of them go. He's a con artist. How much money did y'all spend? I talked about this in my stand-up years ago. Y'all put all this money behind Donald Trump because he promised you a wall. First, he told you Mexico was going to pay for the wall. Mexico said, nah. Then the companies that they employed to build that wall, they asked Mexican people who were the workers to build a wall to keep their own people out. And you wonder why the wall is on life support. The wall is on life support because it's some bullshit. How are you going to ask This is the bullshit. It's all a con. It is a con. Where is the wall? It is 2020. Where is the wall? Where is it? So all of y'all keep, you keep coming at me, telling me that I'm a sycophant, that I love Joe Biden and that I'm blind and Trump has done a lot for Black people. None of them have. None of them have. Is this a lesser of two evils at this moment? Yes. You know why? Because Donald Trump been stumping with Putin. He been kicking it with Kim Jong-un. He has dictatorship envy, dick envy as well. And he is going to try to turn this country into a dictatorship, an authoritarian state. They all been trying to do it for a long time, right? You read all the books, 1984, Pale Horse, Kurt Vonnegut wrote about it. We've read them all. We already know. But Donald Trump is not just trying to turn this into the New World Order that they're trying to do for profit, where we're the cattle. He wants to run the whole show, and he doesn't want you to have a voice. He wants to condemn media that speaks against him. Where they do that at? They do that in Russia. He wants to control who gets to ask the questions. Where they do that at? They do that in Cuba. Right? So what I'm trying to tell you is listen and pay attention to the language. He won't believe the election. He will not believe the election results beyond the day of the election. You know why? Because he doesn't feel comfortable because he believed the results of the last election, right? He believed the results of the last election that declared him the president of the United States. Man, I don't think any of them are possible. I don't think any of them are designed to, any of them are here to improve the conditions of people of color, Black people in America. Now, I'm not telling you that. But what I'm telling you is that one of them is directly targeting the process that has been in place and then said, yes. What did he say? Yes, I do plan on the Supreme Court justice, the Supreme Court to make this decision. I hope that it doesn't have to come to that. That means if I win, right, if I get it,